Paul, welcome to this very shortly interview about IT on board. We have 5 questions. Before we go deep in the question, please introduce yourself with your name and with your occupation, your job. What are you doing?
Yes, my name is Paul Roeland. I work for a non-profit that works in the garment industry, trying to get better working conditions for garment workers. But I have a very long background in technology as well, working for the Clone Foundation, for other groups. So I have a very deep interest in IT as used for, basically to make the world a better place. And also I've worked with getting new people in through things like Google Summer of Code and those kinds of things.
Thank you. Next question. Paul, would you like to explain why you are interested in the topics of IT on board?
I'm interested because it's important to get a more diverse group of people doing IT. The people doing IT should represent the whole of the communities that we are serving by creating that IT. And I think that is done better if we are a fair representation of the communities that we are working in. And that means, as there is currently is sort of a disparity between what groups are overrepresented and underrepresented, I think it's good to have a conscious effort to make that balance better.
Thank you. Next question, Paul. Could you share one experience how you would tell young people what an IT job is about?
I always say it is almost like a janitor. It's sort of like we keep the things running in the background so that other people can do their job sanely. I know there is this sort of thing like IT are the superheroes. No, we are the maintenance crew. We make sure that everything is clean, that everything works, so that other people can perform at their best. That is my idea of IT, is supportive of what other people are trying to reach and support them in the best way possible.
Well, is there one wish what you would improve to help companies or communities to onboarding people in the IT world?
I think, it should be seen as sort of like part of your social responsibility towards future generations, towards your own future economic interest, but also the wider interest to have it integrated as part of your work life. Also, it can bring benefits to yourself as well. It forces you to look at your own work critical. I mean, there is this sort of famous saying, explain it to me like to a 5-year-old. And when you're asked to do that, that can really bring clarity to yourself as well. You have to start thinking, why am I doing this actually? Just because I've been doing it for 20 years? Or was there actually a reason behind it that I can explain to other people? And that can bring new insights for yourself as well, for your business processes, for your company processes, for your human processes.
Thank you very much. One last question that goes more in details, but this is a special things we want to point it out in our project. What about female in the IT world? What can you say from your experience, from your point of view? How can we improve female participation in the IT world?
Yeah, I think we actually don't have a problem getting women and girls into IT. We have a problem keeping girls and women into IT. I know of a lot of girls and women and LGBTQ people and also people from different cultural backgrounds that they started but found the environment a bit too hostile, or they found things that were stacked up against them. So I think it is really important. I would not start to specifically try to get girls. I would try to make sure that the environment is safe and welcoming for everybody and be very conscious about that. And so retaining women and girls and LGBTQ people and people of color is more important than trying to make sort of like this artificial recruiting drive, because they start, but they quite often leave because they think this is no fun environment to work in, or even I don't feel comfortable working in here. And that's a waste of talent, that's a waste of money, that's a waste of everybody's time. So I think we should focus on really consciously building a safe and welcoming and inclusive environment. And that's what we should do.
Thank you. Thank you for coming. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your warm words about it. And welcome to our project.
Thank you. And isn't this very kitschy?
It is, that's beautiful.
I want to sing the sound of music.